Hello everyone, it is I, an infested director Clockleaf, or otherwise referred to as Clock. Today I'm doing something special, something different from the usual stuff I post. Today I'm doing a rant. I know, scary. Almost like I'm starting commentary content. But but in all seriousness, this is probably going to be either a one-time thing or just something I do very, if ever rarely. Cause God, I'd rather die than become some obnoxious commentary channel. No offense. But anyways, what I'm going to spend way too much time talking about is how I think Glitch Productions is greedy as fuck, and why I think and why I think that way. Before I start, I just want to say that I hold no hatred towards the creators of the shows that Glitch makes merch of, only towards the people behind the company. With that out of the way, let's get on to the first point I want to cover. Now, having merch, even a lot, isn't necessarily a bad thing, nor an automatic sign of greed this company seems to show. However, can we not take a moment to consider how damn often Glitch promotes new merch lines? Like almost every episode, both the Amazing Digital Circus and Murder Jones has a new merch drop. A fucking whole new set of shit like shirts, plushies, whatever the fuck they sell nowadays. Almost every single episode they made. And let's not forget the whole hip with the kids ass mini promotion videos they make too. They even made one for Murder Drones episode 4. Episode 4 at fucking May 23rd of this year. My brother in Christ, that episode came out long before this damn merch line. You cannot convince me they were not trying to milk Murder Drones dry of every cent that they can get. Did you know how stupidly impressionable fans like me are when they think of new merch like car keys to make sure we stick around longer for their godforsaken company? Even I knew that. That did not stop me from getting this V plushie, which I do not regret buying. Anyways, I've noticed that they've even made merch for their potential newest shows, which I'd like to remind you, these shows only have the pilots out. No episodes, just a single damn pilot. Yet each one has around like 20 pieces of merchandise. Plushies, stickers, even clothes. Does it make sense to drop merch right off the bat? Like, regardless if the pilot ends up a hit or not? Like, what if one of those shows ended up like their previous, not so popular shows? Like, what will happen? Will they just put the merch on clearance, if ever? Especially after they hype that shit up. But let's be honest, they're a popular indie corporation with a lot of influence and reputation for having successful shows. Of course their newer ones will be shit. Right? Well, let's just hope none of them have their stories rushed due to a short episode budget. Murder. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. You know, I would not be surprised if a portion of the time it takes for an episode or whatever they make just takes longer because they need to come up with a new merch line for it. I can imagine what that would be like. Oh man, this episode sure did take such a great effort. Time to show it to the big men themselves. Hey, boss, oh, employee, what a surprise. Is the episode finished yet? It is. Alright, thank you so much. It would be helpful to decide what merchandise to make next. But we already did 2 for the last 2 episodes. Don't you think it's a bit too soon to? Nonsense. It's the perfect time to discuss plans for merch drops. Who knows? Maybe put some extra fan favorites that could rack up some cash from the fans too blinded by their enjoyment to turn down new products. Sounds a bit bad when you say it like that. Okay, that's enough talking. Goodbye now. Maybe a bit unrealistic, but it's my vision nonetheless. But they definitely looked through the episode and probably pondered to themselves that, yep, this is some great fan service that will get some big fan attention. Let's make it markable. And this, and, and boom, you have a plushie of a one-time character that not even ever will remember or have some sort of relevance other than existing for a rather minor reason. But I'll go from more into that in the next section. This is where I would have talked about the new plushies at the time, but since the recent merch drop, I completely scrapped this part and move on to another section. I am so glad I waited until the merch drop because God, I have so much to say. Anyways, on to the next session. Continuing with what I was going on about the frequent merch drops. Some of the stuff they make feels so, I suppose, random or unexpected. It literally feels like they sometimes pull shit randomly from the episode and make it marketable. Like, take for example, the disappearing guy and that angel thing from the Amazing Digital Circus. Why make these? I mean, I guess some are made for a reference, but they feel so unimportant. No one will bawl their eyes out if those who never became plushies. People care about characters that have more to them than just silly or one-time background characters that have little to no personality. Wait, that makes sense why they don't make anything for most characters for their damn series. They're so underdeveloped that Glitch neglects them as if they were their own child and praises the more perfect ones. It's all making sense. Due to popular demand from my friend, I'm bringing up Gummy Goose merch in general as well, since the amount of merch he has for how Lily shows up feels off. We've come to two conclusions. He'll either end up important in some way, or at some point stop showing up, basically never becoming that irrelevant. That's all I gotta say on that. My friend also pointed out some of the more lesser known things on Glitch's story that most definitely shouldn't have become merch or just seem pointless, including but not limited to this Murder Drones beanie that has a small logo on it. We found it rather lacking in appeal and style. The Pomni hamster plush. Like, why? It's cute, but just why? But I guess people ate it up since it's sold out and on pre-order now. The Jack's Burger plush. Once again, why did they make it? Like, I get making merch for, like, of a reference, but what the hell does this even reference? It's just there to exist. The $30 Gummy Goo anime figure. Same reason why I said previously about him. Checkmate socks. Honestly, they look quite mid to me, but I don't see the appeal at all. Big top softball hat. Probably good for cosplay, but not sure why they would make it other than as a reference. Which, yes, I did say it didn't make sense for something else to exist because it wasn't a reference to anything. But to be honest, it is sort of on the same level as the Angel plush. The Gaslight District pins. As my friend put it, they don't even look that appealing, and are kind of lazy. Like, the glow in the dark aspect does not do it justice. Breadhead plushie. Then there is what I like to consider the more fan service merch. The Pomni dressed as Jack's plush. If you know the Amazing Digital Circus well, you know what I'm referring to, possibly milking the Pomni X Jack ship. Yes, that is a big stretch, but let's be honest. Glitch is known for milking canned chips. Newsy. So I wouldn't be too far off. Annie and Uzi matching plushies. Oh my god. Just give it another character, Glitch. We get it. Newsy is canon. Jesus Christ. Stop making matching plushies to give us someone else. I had enough, Glitch. I had enough. That's all I could think of. Next section. I feel like anyone who has seen what the Glitch production store looks like, or even tried to buy something there, can definitely say that their prices are quite, at least to me, a bit much. Especially if you combine it with the tax you charge with. For where I live, I get charged $15 more for anything in the store. For the following segment, I would like if you yourself can go to the Glitch store and figure out how much tax they tax you per item. Then keep that number in mind as you go over some of their finest products. Take for example the JC Jensen pen. It's $12 for a pen that comes with a box with a piece of paper. It's not the best. I mean, for one pen, I get much more out of $12. I get much more out of $12. Oh, but let's not forget the $15 tax I have to pay, making this $27. $27 for a single pen. Who in their right mind pays $27 for a pen? Maybe you like to show that much, but damn. Maybe you like to show that much to where spending that much means no deal. I love the show, but that just sounds like too much for me. For a better example, let's bring up the sticker packs. In general, they seem kinda lame. Especially the merge on one, which only makes $11 for $10 plus $15 tax, making it $25 for 11 stickers. And that applies to all the sticker packs for me. I am not paying $25 for 11 damn stickers. I've gotten more from a knockoff FPE sticker pack from Amazon than one of these. I believe the one I got cost $8. They gave me 200 stickers. How is a set of bootleg stolen stickers better than official ones? So, apparently glitching costs like $9.99 or I guess $10 per month to access, which I suppose is not the best considering that's the only option they have. Usually there would be tiers, but nope, you gotta pay $10 or nothing. Nice move, Glitch, but that won't fool me. Your silly goober chibi demon spawns will not get me or my pocket. Oh, and someone leaked some stuff on Pinterest too. Thanks to whoever that was that saved thousands of people from sacrificing their souls to pay $10 a month to access a website. Actually, practically all of their marketing expenses are shit on top of the tax. The hoodies, the figurines, the random ass clothes accessories, even the smallest, least expensive thing on their website is pricey as hell. Oh, and you wanna know something? The fucking in-store merch I found a few days ago is cheaper than most of the stuff they sell. Look at these, look at the price, oh my god. Even the big ass Pony Plate is cheaper than the average Glitch plushie with tax. They're branching out. First Hot Topic, now stores like Walmart and Target. Oh god, they're coming for us. They're coming for us. The end is near. I just had to give this its own part because me. Because me personally, I've never seen anyone talk about the blind boxes in general that Glitch has has at the moment. Because let's be honest, blind boxes are just gameplay, but with cute, cool characters for impressionable people, especially fans. And now with the Misfit series, Glitch finally introduced the concept of chances, as well as the ridiculousness of these chances. You know a company is going downhill once they introduce the blind boxes? You can just sense the greed. Hey, this is not what the video is about. Put those damn photos away. Back to what I was saying. You could just sense the greed from a company or a person when they decide to make blind boxes of all things. Especially ones that have most impossible chances known to man. And Glitch is no exception. As of now, we have 4 different blind boxes, 2 for the Amazing Circus and 2 for Murder Drones. They all cost $15 per box and $120 for a set of 8. All these series have 9 characters, so even if you get the set, you'll probably still miss one character. Not to mention there is no guarantee that the set won't have duplicates, so you might not even get most of the characters either. Do I have to remind you this costs even more the tax that it comes with? Like, take me for example. I would have to pay $30 per box and $135 for a whole pack. And so, because most of these designs actually look pretty good, it's something I would buy. It's just the fact that it's just the fact that you have to place a rather expensive gamble and pray to God you get the character you won't absolutely hate. Oh, and about those chances, according to the most recent series, the second rarest character has a 1 out of 12 chance, while the first has a 1 out of 48. Everyone else is 1 out of 8. Totally fair and reasonable enough to go the prices of the box themselves. Way to go, Glitch. You surely are connecting with your audience with your relatable humor and suspicious marketing tactics. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Ever since I saw these plushies, I knew I had to say something about them. But now with the whole merchandise lines here, boy do I have even more to say than my original script. So first of all, in the original script, I did assume that was going to be a Halloween themed merch line. Well, at the time, I thought it was incorrect. But thanks to the recent post Glitch made, I do not regret my suspicions at all. To start off, I'll be talking about the plushies. Now, I believe the plushies were the most disappointing part of the merch line, especially after seeing the potential of the Misfit characters. It's not that they look bad, but it feels out of place. Actually, no, they do look kind of bad, especially the pajama and Uzi. I don't know, but to me they look kind of bland. Also, great, more Uzi merch. I love seeing the Goody Two Shoes and his emo Yuki from Vampire Night girlfriend get matching plushie frames for like I think the second time now, and it looks so basic. Ooh, look, we gave him dog themed pajamas because he loves dogs. How predictable. And Uzis look like ass. I honestly hate the color palette and how hers turned out. Like, how the fuck do you downgrade from the last Uzi plush? Actually, why do some of these plushies look so inconsistent with the previous ones? That's a pretty good question. Now on to Dino Sin. I know it's called T-Rex Sin, but I don't care. I'm calling it Dino Sin. Out of everything I expect her to dress up as, a T-Rex was the thing I could never guess. I think something like a scarecrow, a zombie, or even a mummy feel more fitting than a dino costume. Also, side note, like future clock speaking, I'm even more disappointed now considering I've watched the music video at this point. Like, we could have had Necromancer Sin. Hell, even Mad Scientist. Look, hire me, Glitch. I have the best ideas ever. You would never believe. I just don't get it. And lastly, Khan. Khan Doorman. They made a plushie of him out of all characters. Doll, Lizzie, even ones like Alice or Manderson. They chose to do him. Why? Just why? It feels so unexpected yet not normal either. I don't even hate him anymore. I grew out of that phase. I just think it was a random ass decision that I personally do not like. Next, I'll go over the various clothing items, starting with the stockings. You know, I think most of this merch is ass, but I think it looks pretty nice and something I would buy if not for that price. $20. Wait, let me see how many it comes with. Oh god. Fuck what I said. They look worse from the side. It's two in one, but it's like it's two in one, but is $20 for tax reasonable? I hate how the print doesn't even go to the back of the leg. It looks like one of those robot clothing where it looks like you're wearing a suit, but there's something behind it. A little overpriced, but would have been good if not for the horrendous print. To go along the stockings, we have the J and V accessories. I don't know if paying also $20 for a headband and two bows is worth it. I honestly like the headband. It looks pretty cool. The bows are, well, bows. They look like they're supposed to go around the ponytail or something, like a scrunchie would. But from what I see, it looks rather loose and maybe a bit too big. I can't tell if these can be tightened or not, which I feel like should be a thing so it could better fit in someone's hair. So my final thought is that the headband is good, but the bows are questionable, not worth the price. The last two items in this category are the Uzi long sleeve shirt and the end jacket. The Uzi shirt looks comfortable, I guess. It's probably one of the more outgoing shirts they made than just a plain picture on a shirt that's pricey as hell. Feels kinda unnecessary. Like, yeah, it goes with pajama Uzi, but why? Why make a shirt? I don't get it. But hey, it's not as expensive as their. Oh, who am I kidding? Does the price matter in my opinion when we have a large tax? It does, but still. And now we have the end jacket. As much as I'm not a fan of the price, I will admit I like the design. I really don't have any other complaints other than the price. I don't give a shit about the vinyl at all. Still no comment. The Sid figure looks kinda badass, but ain't no way I'm paying $65 for it. I guess some figurines like that are expensive for a reason. I don't see it being worth the price, especially with it being an 8-inch size figure. Now on to the last and most anticipated piece of merch. The Mischief Manor blind boxes. Where do I even begin? First of all, it's a fucking expensive gamble. Like all the other blind boxes, I already went over this section, so I won't say anything further on that. Well, focus on the design and my personal opinion on them. First is Susie. Hands down, one of the best designs in this lineup. I find her outfit very cute, especially with the bat beanie she wears. I like the use of purple and pink in her color palette. I also like how it seems to be a regular Uzi, not overpowered kind of ugly one. And I'm not sorry. I never liked how Sin became a part of Uzi, or her gaining freaky solar powers. I'm sad this didn't become a plushie. Kaiju would have said fuck the price and bought it. Oh my god. And it's not even that he's in a maid outfit, or that it's a reference to Maid Jax. It just seems like they always make him this good boy character, or as my friend puts it, a submissive character type. I feel like my criticism applies to Pajama and N Plush too. I feel like they refuse to change his character or portray him as something other than a soft, friendly guy. Maybe it's just me, but it would feel refreshing seeing him other than something like this. V is mid. Like, really? An angel? We get a glitch. She sacrificed herself and originally had this epic moment. But it kind of falls fast and she comes back in the most goofy way ever, riding a damn dino. How fucking silly could you get for this outcome? So I have been informed that this could also reference her OG design, but even so, I still don't like it. Hot take, but I personally don't like her character change. I'd rather have batshit insane V than the new V. Maybe it feels like I can make a video going over that, but not now. Sin's costume. Oh my god, look, I'm sorry. I don't care if you think she's cute. I hate this. I really, really hate this costume. Especially now seeing the music video where she basically creates a fucking zombie apocalypse, but no, instead of something related, we get silly, whimsical dino sin because that's all she is to this damn company. A silly goober who's done the worst shit, yet rarely at all gets punishment for it. I could think of several better costume designs. A necromancer, a scarecrow, a zombie, but no, we make her all cutesy and shit. Great, and she's a rare character. Fucking great. Doll can't catch a break, can she? She almost always gets done dirty, or just ends up mid, just as with her costume. Rag doll, oh ha ha, quite the play on words. I'm not sure how to put this in words other than basic, bland, and could have been better. The only correlation I guess with this fit is their whole coming back gimmick. Oh, you thought she died? Nah, she's back. Oh, but what if nah, she's back again? Oh no, actually, no, she's dead. I'm sorry, but she's dead. Ironic how she gets used like a worn out ragdoll. Uh, see what I did there? See what I did? I'm funny now, right? Right. Oh my days. Nora has the most good, I mean, cutest design here. Zero complaints. Oh my god, she looks so stunning and cute. I just want her in my hand. Jay, Jay, my baby girl. My second favorite character in this godforsaken franchise. They ruined her. Great Jesus, let me look at her. Look at the pile of shit they forced her to wear. Now, before you say, Clock, she's based on the character from Gaslight District, you stupid moron. I didn't know that. You know why? Because I didn't bother to watch it. And from a perspective of not knowing the reference, I just want to say she looks like a whore. A harlot. I mean, I can't be the only one who saw this some kink BDSM shit. She looks almost naked, and the chest piece she wears looks like her own upper chest. I barely see the difference. Oh, let's not forget they made her a company dick rider instead of literally anything else. I just hate how in the recent video they they reinforced her liking for it. She would never ever wear that shit. She is more than a JC Jessen whore. I swear. That's a slays. This is the second best costume here, at least to me. I would never have guessed him as a space pirate, or even get knocked by glitch themselves over again. But hey, we have the most peak of all peaks. As for the mystery character, which I will spoil, is Mannerson with abstraction things on her. The one time we don't get the flesh freak is a small ass, rare to obtain, overpriced, mid crossover looking figurine. That's it. I'm done. That's all you get for this part. Nope, I'm so done. I am so done with these stupid blind box designs. Just move on to the conclusion. I hope that through this mess of a video, you can learn that I should never drink two monsters just to find out that you already have the script. What you're listening to, for the most part, is what I am currently writing at 12:10 a.m. I haven't had I haven't had sleep, and I do not know when the caffeine in my system will go away. Nor do I know when the drowsiness kicks in. So I'm using all my time to finish this before I crash out. Did I probably exaggerate and go off the edge at some points? Yes, yes I did. But hey, I said my honest truth about how I feel, and honestly, I feel good about getting this off my chest. I never really liked Glitch. I was just there to watch murder drones. I watched the Amazing Dirt Circus too, but I mostly like murder drones. I like Rebecca. So yeah, Glitch is greedy. They charge a lot for merch, make more merch than they should, promote gambling, try way too hard to be hip. Then imagine they promote gambling, and worst of all, they fumble the bag with their newest merch line. I doubt the Living Tombstone can even save their asses. But in the end, what will my silly rant video accomplish knowing that they'll probably still make bank from their easy to entertain fans? I have nothing to lose other than sleep, which God knows when I'm sleeping. And that's all I gotta say. So, have a good day or night.